As a business leader, you know the value and importance of having systems and processes in place in order to grow and scale your business. McDonald's is the classic example of this. No matter where you go, literally in the world, the McDonald's fries look, feel, and taste the same. And that's because they have a process that makes those fries, that someone minimally qualified in fry making can follow a process and make fries that are the same as someone who's been making fries for years and years and years. It's a process that they follow. They're not depending on one person's unique talents. It's okay in your business to have some things that rely on some unique talents, but just be aware that it's going to be tougher to scale. If something has to be done by this one person because they're the only one who can do it, well, now what? How are you going to double that capacity? You can't find a second person because you just said it can only be that person. You can't find a fifth or a 10th to 5x or 10x your business because there's only the one person. So you don't want to be dependent on people. You do want to let people free their creativity to think about how to solve problems and serve customers in new and unique ways. That's what people do best. But the process is what people need to follow in order, once you've decided something, to standardize your operation so that you can scale it and replicate it. And that's the point I really want to make, is that when you're faced with developing your processes, you're going to come up with times where there's multiple right ways to do something, multiple ways that will work. And what you're going to need to do is pick the one way. You can't say, sure, any of these three ways work, guys. If you want to, let's take the fry example. If you want to put the fries in the basket and then hit the button and then drop the basket, that's okay. If you want to put the fries in the basket and then put them down and then hit the button, that's okay. If you want to hit the button and then put the fries in the basket and then that's okay too. Well, they probably all will work, but they're all a little bit different. And the fact of the matter is, they're not something that you can monitor. You can't say, if something happens with the fries, you can't say, well, did we follow the process? Because there's three different processes. So now you've got variables that you've got to sort out, and it just makes for a mess. Scripting in sales is a great example. People love to say, well, I don't really want to follow a script because I don't want to sound scripted. And so I'm going to just make it my own and say it my own way. And there might be a place for that. But especially for people starting out, no. Just follow the script. We've spent a long time figuring out this script. We've dialed it in. We've made thousands, maybe tens of thousands of calls. Just follow the script. The script works. You don't need to overthink it. You don't need to rethink it. You don't need to reinvent it. Just do it. Because here, we do it this way. And that's a key phrase. Here, we do it this way. Well, my old company, we used to, that's great. When you were at your old company, that worked fine. But now you're here, and here we do it this way. I'm not saying the other company was wrong. I'm not saying we're right. I'm not saying we're better. I'm just saying here we do it this way because we're trying to minimize variation so we can have a process that delivers a consistent experience to our customers. Remember, ultimately, we're here to serve customers. And the way we serve them best, the reason people go to McDonald's over and over, and when they're out of town, they go to McDonald's, is they know what to expect. They know they're going to get what they thought they were going to get. Again, love or hate McDonald's, you know what you're going to get. There's not a lot of variation there because it all follows a process. So what's a great customer experience? Well, something that's repeatable. You don't want to go to a company one time and it's great, and the next time it's terrible, and then the next time it's okay, and then the next time it's great again. And like, what am I going to get? You're just going to go somewhere where it's consistent. Even if it's consistently less great, at least you know what you're going to get. So when you're developing these processes and training your team on the processes, it's okay to be kind of hard-nosed about that. Here we do it this way because it's streamlining and simplifying and making it repeatable. That's going to allow you to tweak it. Hey, we might find out in another week or day or month or year that there's a better way. Okay, let's change it. And now we all do it that way. Some people do it the old way and some people do it the new way and some people do it the way from the other time. And no, it's just too much variation. It's too hard to keep track of. It's too hard to manage, and it doesn't serve your business, which ultimately won't serve your customers. So don't be afraid as the leader to say, yep, guys, there's a bunch of ways we could do it. Let's choose one way, and then that's the way we do it. Here we do it this way.